All right, the customer is looking to have all of the timbers in their lawn replaced, and to have it slightly reconfigured. So I'll be as concise as I can, but be as brief as I can because this is a relatively large project. So we're going to start over here. I'll turn around a little bit to get some perspective. So the road is right here. Okay, their house is right here, driveway. All right, so this is the back of their house, and the wall starts right over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 24 looks to be about 32-ish inches high, 30 to 32 inches high along this line. This would actually curve. It would curve back a little bit, and then as you can see, we've got three. We're coming up on 3 tiers. 1, 2, 3. He would like to have these tiers condensed down to 2 if he can, and it looks like he should be able to. We'll have to have 2 4-foot tall walls. So we would we'd have to take out the soil behind this first tier, and he'd want this tier to be pushed back to where that second tier is. Now granted, that second tier is going to be shorter, but we'll just have to, we'll slope it up where we can, and he knows it's going to be relatively steep for that. He's going to need to get several of these trees removed, like this one right here will need to be removed, and a couple throughout here to get how he wants. So this will get pushed together. So we're just talking about these first 3 tiers right now. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to get them down to 2. So he wants to reclaim some of his yard that he has right here. I'm trying to make sure that the video can see everything. The footprint of the first wall will be basically where the footprint of the second wall is. Okay, and we'll pull it forward ever so slightly, maybe a foot, just to make it so that way we're not killing ourselves. But then we'll have to, so if at this point we're at 1, 2, 3, 4 times 6 is 24 inches, and 1, 2, 3, 4, the top two courses from this wall will, if we go down 2 courses from this wall, that will be the new height of it. That's about 4 feet in that general range right there. So it'll curve through here, and so see how it's curved back. It'll actually have a outside curve through here past this tree, and continue along over here. That third retaining wall will stay where it is. I told him that we needed to have a certain distance between the walls in order to make it code compliant, and we had to keep them under 4 feet. So whatever it's going to take to get to that is where we're going to place those walls. So as we come over here, you can see how, let's see, this wall right here comes along here. It's going to curve around this tree that's right there and go into this wall that's right here. Once again, this timber wall that's right here is going to get pushed back into the other timber wall and made into two walls instead of the one. In the same way that Elk Cove up there is going to have a curve, and it'll come back in the same footprint. The top wall, I told him, would be exactly how it is. It's going to be the same height. It's going to have I don't know if you can tell from this angle, the grade going from this tier right here to the top tier. This tier to the top tier is sloped. I told them we're going to have to slope grade in order to get the proper height. All right. So as we come around here, okay, once again, this tier is going to be gone and pushed back into this one, and they're just going to be transferring heights from one place to another. I'll come around here. And you can see all this. So this front tier is gone right here, and it's going to come into about this place right, this wall right here, and across through there, and it's going to wrap around on the far side. We're just going to we're going to condense the walls to as few walls as we can, and yet stay within code. This grassy area over here, he wants to turn into a sport court. So we're going to be leveling this off, and I told him at the far end, you kind of see where that yellow line is over there. I said there's going to have to be a wall built over there, but that will be the last thing that we would end up doing, because what we don't know necessarily what the grade is going to be yet once we level everything off. You can't tell from this video, but it does go uphill a bit as it gets toward that yellow line. Now, those are the walls for that area. If I turn around here, this deck that I've been walking on, okay, this deck, the deck over there, and the walkway that I had all walked on is all going to be bluestone patio, okay? We are taking the height of this deck right here down to lower more closer to the height of that deck right over there. We want to try and level this area off as much as possible, so that way the area that the grass that I'm standing on right now is about, we can get it to the same height as the deck over there, giving, taking into account pitch and all that good stuff. All right. So I'll walk over here. You can kind of see. I told him that the grade that we'd have to go according to is underneath his sill for his door right here, and that we would pitch it away from the house and all that. These steps right here, right along here, are all going to be gone. They're going to be transplaced to a, is that a word? They're going to be moved to a different place. And I'm walking down some steps here so I can kind of show you. I'll turn around in just a minute here. All right. So see how these steps kind of curve around and go up to the deck? We're now going to be straightening them, and they're going to go up to where his sport court is. Do you see how the wall that's right in front of me here, we're actually pulling it back close to where I'm standing. And if you look over here at the house, we're going to make it straight from the corner of the house. So let's see if I can show it right here. There's some boulders that are definitely going to need to be moved, but with a skid we should be able to get in here with a skid to be able to get to that one down there. All right, and it's just going to be at that height, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 30, 4. So it's going to be close to a 3.5 to 4 foot wall right at, you see where this guy is right here? This is lined up, this wall right here is lined up with the corner of the house, so that's going to be the new height of it. All of these steps are going to be gone, and we're replacing them with bluestone slab steps with bluestone landings in between. Okay. So this wall is going to have to be replaced. And so I'm going to turn around here as I'm walking down so I don't fall and die. Everywhere that you see brick where I'm walking is being replaced by bluestone. Okay? Turn around here so you can kind of see what's going on. So all this is going to be bluestone. All of this is going to be bluestone. Those steps, that's where this, and there's a wall that's behind this wood pile here. That's going to be built. So the material that we're talking about, I'm going to turn around and show you the rest of the walkway here. But the material that we're going to be using for the walls, we're going to bid it either as road fond du lac or retaining wall block. It's a lot to do, so he understands that there's if you can save some money, that's great. So as you can see, we've got a walkway coming along here, all the way over here. I'll turn right first. You can see all this in here. And now we didn't talk about the front step, but it would probably make sense to put that front step as a bid as well, because that looks like it's falling apart and ugly. I'll turn around this way, and this is the walkway that's going to the driveway. All of this, I said, so basically any place that there is currently wood will be replaced with stone or block, and any place that is brick will be replaced with bluestone. You can kind of see it from the front here. So over there to the left is where I started. Okay, we should be able to get up that. We should be able to get up there. Our other point of access to the backyard is over here. It's a little steeper, but we should be able to get up. We might have to do a little grading just to even it out a little bit. And I'll walk up there so I can get my book. But it would be along this this path right here. And you kind of see that mound of dirt right there. There's a tree that's right in the middle of that mound of dirt. To the right of it is a relatively shallow pass that we should be able to get up and down. I can't walk that way because I've got my boot on, but we shouldn't have too much problem getting up there. I'll see if I can't get a video of it from above as well. So all these timbers would be replaced as well. So